A galactic civil war spreads across the sun. From the heights of Coruscant to fiery Mustafar, to fight the evil empire, for people join the fray. These are the heroes of the Hydian Way.
Welcome to Heroes of the Hydian Way. This is a Star Wars actual play podcast, and we're playing in Edge Studios' Age of Rebellion system. This is Arc 4, Episode 9, and I'm Andarta. I'm the GM for this adventure, and I'm using she-they pronouns.
I'm Joy. I use she/they pronouns, and I play Kedra Javik. She's she, her, and I'm a sharpshooter.
I'm Sammy, pronouns are she/they. I'm playing Vadalorn Cursed, also she/they, and they are a courier martial artist.
Since there's only the two of you, no question this time around, and we're starting off with a destiny pool of 3 light side and 1 dark side point. Bwahahaha.
I provided the dark side point.
I provided 2 light pips. Woohoo!
Yeah, and I don't like 3 pip pools because then people get nervous about using them. So, yeah. 4 points, or at least 3, if not 4. Any which way, we're starting off with Kedra, who has found her way into the service corridors of the Huttball Stadium. The gala is going on, where the teams are intermingling, the sponsors are there. We've left Vadalorn just finishing up with a conversation, and Kedra is looking out for Izazel, who has disappeared. There was a interruption that Norn lost sight of Izazel, and now no one is able to find where she is. Kedra, in looking for things, had found a very suspicious Neimoidian, but no Izazel and no Izazel's ex. Considering a very suspicious thing has happened on the Codfather, Norn has tasked Kedra and Vadalorn with finding Izazel. The bit about trying to find the Amor weirdness and getting to the bottom of that has also presented itself, but trying to find Izazel is absolutely job 2. Job 1 being don't embarrass ISR. So, yeah. And when we last left Kedra had been looking for the service side of the Huttball arena on account of, Izazel's not on the floor or in the arena, so might as well look for all the places in behind.
Yes, maybe she's in the back rooms.
In the back halls. So the back of this arena is very expansive. A Huttball arena is a very large arena to begin with. It sightlines that it actually would make sense to have guns, but it's like the one rule is you're not allowed to bring a gun into a Huttball arena. Otherwise, the rules are more suggestions. But because of that, you have corridors that are able to deal with dual-ton and Herglix just perfectly. So these are gigantic hallways. You could absolutely drive a land speeder through here very easily. And because they're back corridors, there is nothing here. It is painted Duracrete for the walls and just bare Duracrete for the floors. I'm going to start off with a tracking roll. Arguably, that would be a streetwise check on account of you're in the arena, like in an urban setting. Usually it's more of a streetwise versus a survival thing. I would do survival, but it would be a bit harder of a check. Because tracking's still tracking, just now you're doing it on concrete, so there's a lot less
If I want to go survival and make it a harder check, can I?
Yes, you can. Any of your tracking talents would apply either which way. But yeah, if you want to go with a harder check for survival, absolutely.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go harder with survival.
So for this, it is going to be a 1 red, 2 purple, and 2 setback for a check.
Okay. I have 2 expert tracking, which removes 2 setback dice.
Perfect.
Okay. I'm going to do that. And then, so there's these long, big corridors that I'm going down to see, right? And there's probably like rooms off to the sides that I can check in the rooms and stuff, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Down the back. Okay. All right. So I'll just do the roll. I don't need any boost or anything. I'm just going to roll
Okay.
and see where it takes me. Ooh. Okay. Well, so I didn't get any, I didn't fail or succeed, but I did get 2 threats and a triumph.
Okay, so sadly, with no explicit success, it does mean a fail.
Right.
And you do have 2. Okay, I am definitely doing. I come up with all these weird scenarios. And in this particular case, we're doing the weirdest of all scenarios. Okay, so you're going through here. You see all the different. Like, there are so many just sort of. There's like team staging rooms, like locker rooms, that sort of stuff. There's weapon and prep rooms. There's first aid centers, all the things you'd expect to find. I am figuring that this is a gala. This is a place that apparently is not locking down the back sides to everything. So, because of that, you are finding a pair that has snuck off and have decided to relieve some stress, as one might say, in a side room. And I'm figuring the awkwardness of sort of opening the door, looking, seeing the orange outfits of 2 Minox that had been worn maybe 10 minutes ago that are now strewn across the floor, looking around, and then the good old, oh, sorry, kind of thing would be worth 2 strain.
Oh, so they're interlocked together.
Yes, that is one of the most family-friendly ways of putting it. Yes.
Okay. She's going to open the door. Hello? Oh, so sorry. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's something I did not need to see. Keep on going, Keydra. Keep on going. Oh, that was not. Oh, my eyes are burning now. Oh my goodness. Okay, keep going. Okay. Isabel is not there. That definitely was not Isabel. I think. No, it definitely was not. Okay, keep going.
Now I'm actually very glad that I said what color of the clothing was. Okay, so you do have a triumph on it?
Yes.
First, it's your triumph. Do you have an idea of what you'd like for it?
I do have an idea. So I'm thinking that
Okay.
maybe there is a clue that I find. Like maybe I see something that Isabel might have dropped, like to say she had been here. So I know I'm on the right path. Maybe like, I don't know, maybe something of hers that I know distinctly is hers would have dropped, or she purposely let drop or something. And I can go, okay, so I'm on the right path. Maybe I don't see her yet, but at least I know she's been here.
All right. Absolutely. That actually is really close to what my idea was, so awesome. Thinking in sync. It's going to be scary. What you are able to find is...
Do I find her captain's badge?
Actually, what you find is the purple cape that she had been wearing with her Chandrillin dress. It was sort of like a half cape that attached at the back of the biceps, kind of a thing, that was hooking up to her cybernetics and
Making her look cute.
yeah. You find that in front of a very large turbo lift. This is the kind of turbo lift that you'd expect an entire team to be moving on instead of the more individual sort. Like, this is the industrial thing mover as opposed to the turbo lift that you would generally be going in. In this case, that means there's no like horseshoe of turbo lifts like you see on an Imperial thing. This is just like one giant squarey type thing. And dropped just outside of the turbo lift is Azazel's cape from her dress. It looks like it's been unclipped from her dress. It doesn't look like it's been torn. There doesn't look to be anything untoward with it.
So almost like she did it herself.
Either she did it herself
dropped it
or
on
whoever,
purpose.
like, it was done on purpose. It was not an accidental thing. It wasn't torn or anything. It was definitely done on purpose, yes.
Okay. So Kiza's going to look and she's going to pick it up and she's going to try to figure out how to get on the lift and try to figure out, like, is this on the bottom floor or like the top floor? Like, which way does the lift go, or does it go both ways?
The lift does go both ways. Okay, so getting on the lift, very easy. It actually only has one call button, doesn't even have a up-down. It is just a call, and then you get on, push a button, and that determines whether it goes up or down.
Okay.
In this case, you call the elevator. There are only 2 floors above. They are labeled. One is hut receiving, and the top level is landing pad. Then hut access, and then it has 16 levels beneath that are just labeled as Team 1, Team 2, Team 3, and all the odds are lit up. The even ones are all dark, and then it's got a lobby button at the bottom. And yeah, there's 16 team levels.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to think that that Azazel's on one of the teams. She's probably going to want to go up a level. Her thought is if something happened to Azazel, people are going to want to get away as fast as possible. She's going to go to the top floor. She's going to go to where the helicopter and all that is, where you know the ships and all that are, to see if maybe she can stop them from taking her if she's on that floor. She's going to look around there first, because then if they are trying to get away, maybe she can stop them, or she can find evidence that she had been taken away. She's going to try to do that first and then work her way down.
Okay, that makes absolute sense. Totally with you. The one thing I do feel I should bring up is y'all would be on one of the floors, because while in this one it's labeled as Team 1, Team 2, Team 3, whatever, the 8 participating teams would each have their own floor.
Okay. And what floor is the team that we're with? Because she would also check that floor after checking the top first.
All right. How about we check the landing pad first, and then go from there.
I think that's
so. Push the button, like it's an elevator. For the landing pad, I'm going to go with that. It's just an elevator.
Okay.
There's not going to be anything like a key lock or something like that keeping you out. So you go up. This one does take a little bit of time.
Yeah. She goes up. Do-do-do. The elevator music plays. Do-do-do. Okay, and then she's getting bored. Oh.
The industrial turbolift goes up, so I'm figuring like not just... It's like deconstructed music, like some really basic stuff is playing as Keidra gets up to the landing pad. The doors open and the scene switches over to Vadalorn, who has just disentangled themselves from talking to the one that Vadalorn had mistaken as Azazel. And the tall feline woman from the photon spiders. And now you've been able to come face to face with this blue-skinned Nemoidian that has a distinct reminding in look as the coach, Amor Sill, who has been found in a very skeletal form on the Codfather. This has piqued so many interests.
Mm-hmm.
And now, Vad has a chance.
Say, you look just like a friend of mine. Ever been to Duro?
Oh, Duro. I've been to many places in the Corellian sector. I don't remember if I've been to Duro itself.
You got a brother? Yeah, maybe you know my friend, Amor Sill?
All right. The question I then have... Okay, this makes it even funnier. I am wanting to get a discipline check from Badalorn.
I'm actually reasonably okay at discipline.
I mean, I'm shocked too, but...
Hey, this is Vad who's reasonably okay at discipline, not Sammy.
I mean, yeah, but also I'm more familiar with Sammy as the player, so...
Fair. What kind of difficulty am I looking at here? I'm also going to steal a destiny point either way.
Well, y'all have a lot. Okay, so the difficulty is going to be 2 red, 1 purple, and 2 setback.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I'll take it. I'm exceedingly glad I spent that destiny point because the final result was 3 success and 2 threat. And that extra dice showed up.
It absolutely did show up, yes. You've succeeded at 3 success. Let's see what I can come up with for what tells you have found. One of the things that you absolutely do sort of pick up on is this person seems to be extremely familiar with you. Like a Lasat, especially a large purpley pink Lasat such as Vad, is somewhat unique. With the Mohawk, even more so. One might even say intimidating, especially with the bared arms that are kind of muscled.
Kind of muscled.
My point made. You are an intimidating Lasat. The thing that you are noticing is that they do not seem to be intimidated by you. Their body language is that this is not the first time that they have talked to you. While sure, you may not be the tallest or physically largest person here, you're still an intimidating person. So there should be a startle or something like that. Even the Faline woman, there was an appraisal moment. This Nemoidian has not had an appraisal moment. They just have they were expecting you or something along that lines. It doesn't feel like this is the first time that they have introduced themselves to you, as they do introduce themselves as... Yes, I don't believe we have met. I'm with Brento. You are the one from the communications. Yes, that's it. You're the ISR person who was on comms.
You caught me red-handed, I suppose. That was me on comms.
Yes.
Sorry about that whole debacle. It was a bit of a mess, I'm afraid.
Oh yes, it certainly can be, but at least you were able to realize the wrongs and able to get your pilot to go to the proper landing spot. Some of our team have a very specific environmental needs, and trying to do that without spaceport support is very taxing on our power generation, especially while stationary. We'd have had to keep the engines running all the time, or this. So, thank you. Thank you for finding that very quickly.
Yeah, I totally understand. Some of our crew has similar requirements. Room so dry you could mummify someone in it.
Okay, that one is just hilarious. The question then sort of becomes, like, it feels like that should be a social check to work on. I'm just trying to figure out which one, unless you're willing to offer one.
My hope would be deception because that's the only social role I'm good at. And also makes sense because we don't actually have a crew member with that requirement.
I mean, yeah, that is fair. Okay, I am going to flip a point. Yeah, no, deception makes decent sense. I'm going to flip a point, make this into a 2 red, and 2 setback kind of a check, with the threat from the last roll turning into a 3rd setback.
Okay. So red, 3 setback.
Correct.
Oh no. Well,
I am just impressed with the way all the cancellation worked out. Because
yup.
your roll, one of the reds and all the setback, just canceled. Just leaving us with this one red die.
All the dice showed up.
That too.
And got 1 failure. And a despair.
Oh, you have someone from Tatooine here. One of those, what are the Raiders as part of the team for ISR? That is a new situation. Are they a recent addition or?
You know, on the B team.
For us, it has almost been entirely a aquatic group. We've had so many. We've had the Ishitib, the Carcharodon, even a Mon Calamari. So our water recycling is overly taxed. Body language-wise, they seem to... The leading bit of seeing about the mummification, it just seems to pass right over them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with the despair being enough. Like, it really does look like this Nemoidian is at least able to dummy up really well.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing conclusive about is this or is this not. Is there any other thing that you're wanting to attempt? Continue the conversation in a different direction?
Yeah. I definitely have ideas. I'd love to get a blood sample, but I don't figure how I could do that without getting called for assault. If you're good to jump back to Kedra while I think about what to do.
Absolutely. As the conversation keeps on going, a bit of a discussion about the Purgles and the Cracker Cats and the different team makeups keep going. We shift back to Kedra, who's now on the landing pad that is on top of the arena hotel facility. So the facility has this arena on top, like the actual stands to the Huttball arena are on the top. There's actually a giant open cup. It's one of those really fun, really ostentatious open concept arenas that has a movable roof. I mean, it's Star Wars, so it's probably like this plasma roof thing. But to one side, there is a large landing pad that currently has a ship roughly the size of the Codfather that is absolutely of Hutt manufacture. It looks like a larger version of Jabba's sail barge. Like, it is very, very much a Hutt style design. So Kedra's there looking around, sees this large Codfather size ship. It's in the same general styles like the sail barge from Jabba's. It just screams Hutt transport. Like, which means there's probably at least one Hutt here, if not more. I mean, it's Huttball. What do you expect? But otherwise, you can see a security detail for that ship, but otherwise, there is nothing else here. There is the place where the turbolift comes up. It opens up onto this landing bay, which is big enough to take like 2 or 3 of these large ships. Otherwise, you're not really seeing anything up here beyond the security group that is being very officious. Like, they look like actual security. They don't look like they are a couple people just sort of leaning up against a ship. They look like they're actually standing watch.
Okay, so I want to go over to one of the security guys and be like, "Hello, excuse me. Hello?
Hello. Oh, yes. Hey,
Oh.
hi.
So, I have a friend who has gone missing, and I just was wondering if you've seen her up here. If not, I just go back down. I've been looking all over for her. I cannot find her. She is, and I'm going to describe her beautiful dress and how beautiful she looks. And I'm going to say, have you seen this person? I've been looking all over for her, and I think she's a little tipsy, and I just so worried that she went somewhere she's not supposed to. Have you seen her at all?
Oh, no. We've not seen anyone in the last 2-3 hours. No, we've seen. Yeah, we've not seen anyone since Lord Buez has departed for the party, and that was. How long ago was that? Oh, it was about hour and a half, 2 hours ago. Yeah, it was like 2 hours ago.
Okay. I've just been looking all over for her. I don't know. If you see her, can you stop her from leaving? Because I think she might be trying to. I don't know what she do, but she just very she's a little tipsy. I think, and I can't find her. And if you see her, just let me know. I'm gonna give them my comm number. Just please give me a comm, please, if you see her, because I don't want her to get hurt, and I don't want her to be, to like accidentally go somewhere and then get hurt.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, we wouldn't want anyone's friends to get hurt. No.
Oh, thank you. And
No,
and
yeah.
here you go. This is my number. Just give me a call. And if you want to hook up later too, that'd be nice too. I don't know. Anyway, see you later. Bye.
Well, okay. And they'll stuff the comm code in their breast pocket.
I'm going to walk back to the lift. I'm going to be blushing. Oh, Kita, you hit on somebody. That's so new. Okay, keep going. She thinks that's all you have to do. She doesn't know.
I mean, considering it might be all that
she
you need
doesn't
to
know.
do. Yeah,
It's an
exactly.
uncomplicated courtship ritual.
So she's going to get back.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah.
She's going to get on the lift and go back down. She's going to try to go down to the landing of like what her hut's team is. So whatever floor that is.
Okay, so for that, when you showed up to drop off your bags and that before you went off to accompany everyone else shopping, you did get a pass card, like a key card for your room. And if you put that, there's a scanner in the turbo lift that if you tap that, it will light up.
Oh, she's going to do it. Tap. Oh, this is so nice. So retro. I like it. Oh, this slow descending. Oh, this is the slowest elevator ever. Oh no, more music. Oh, this music is not the very nicest. Could they not do something more? I don't know. Tribal. I don't know. Why so? Oh, it makes me so tired. Maybe that's why they do it, to they get the other team all tired so that they lose. Oh, that's genius.
I just want to do a quick check-in with Vad.
Yes.
I have a plan?
Okay, that is a weird tone from you, Sammy. Please do explain.
Well, at the risk of getting inebriated, I want to try to do the champagne trick again. Because I figure if I can get him to drink and take his glass, I might be able to get a DNA sample for Norin.
That's a fun way of doing it. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll totally go with that.
It's better than stabbing him with the fingernail, so...
I mean, I was kind of expecting try and insult the Purgles until he tries to throw a punch, but
I mean,
this also works.
plan B. So yeah, grab a couple glasses of more champagne and hand him one. To good sportsmanship.
To good sportsmanship, yes. And yeah, I think that they'll just down it. I don't really see a great reason that they wouldn't.
I mean, hey, it's an open bar.
I mean, it's an open bar. You've literally just scooped these two off of a passing waiter's tray, one that is not mysteriously gone missing. You're not trying to do anything weird with trying to grab three or something like that. I do want to get a... Well, now that I have a lot of Destiny points, I'm wanting to get a 1 red, 1 purple, 1... Yeah, we'll go with 1 setback of a resilience check. But yes, 1, 1, and 1.
And finally, Iron Body comes into play because I can remove that setback.
You're frowning kidding me.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Okay, your ability dice loved the advantage.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
I think you need to start using the pips. Like, take the light side and start using that.
I
Okay,
don't know if that would have helped.
Fair. I mean, tell our listeners what we are giggling over, please.
Well, I did so good on this dice roll. Rolling 4 greens against a red and a purple. I got 4 advantages. And also 2 failures. And also yet another despair. Well, that is canonically a lightweight.
You do have 4 advantage. Let's go with the 4 advantage first. Like, we've already figured out what the heck the despair is. Like, that one's... Actually, no, that's the fail. The fail is the inebriation. I'm not 100% certain on the despair yet. But you've got 4 advantage. I don't want to step on the advantage.
For the advantage, I'm thinking I can just, through the inebriation, maintain a moment of clarity to fulfill my task of getting his empty glass without making a complete fool of myself and the ISR.
Okay, yeah, I can go with that for sure. Yes.
Yeah, I blame SSL's shot earlier. You never do hard liquor, and it's gone straight to my head.
Arguably, that's what Iron Body took care of, but okay.
Fair.
I mean, that's actually where I was pulling the setback from. But
she's not here to defend herself.
With the failure, you are absolutely... Now that is drunk. Because this is at least the 4th drink I can think of off the top of my head that Vad has had.
Yeah, I'm big, but it's not helping so much right now.
Well, I mean, as you did point out, there was that actual shot of who knows what, while still having a lot of fun with that. We do have the despair, which I am somewhat wanting to bank. Wasn't the intended outcome for the roll to get the sample?
Oh, yeah.
Which would then mean the failure mode is you're not able to actually get a viable DNA sample off of the glass.
Mm-hmm.
So you're not able to get a DNA or fingerprint sample or any of the usual samples that you'd expect to be getting off of a used glass. In light of that, what would you use the 4 advantage for on account of I'm no longer convinced about the drunkenness. Because, yeah, we've got 4 advantage. Like, yeah, you aren't able to get the scientific samples of this Nemoidian.
Well, there's always plan B. For the 4 advantage, can I spill my drink a bit and start a fight with this guy? Or more importantly, make it look like he's starting the fight.
Okay, I have a very fun, weird narrative methodology for this. Because you were in engaged range. I would very much argue. Okay, this actually would take up all 4 because you've got 2 advantage to do a maneuver. Everyone uses that for moving maneuvers, but using the 4 advantage to, like, as I say, 2 to do the grapple maneuver and 2 to do the obfuscation, making it look like they're the ones striking. Like,
Oh.
yeah, you make it look like they are starting the fight.
Excellent. Conveniently, I do have the grapple talent, which means it takes them 2 maneuvers instead of 1 to move from engaged to short.
Oh, this does make me wonder. Okay, you get 1 chance to do a sort of in the ear, I would argue, like a coercion type thing, if you so wanted.
I'm so good at intimidation, I assume.
I mean, all things considered, I'd totally give you a boost.
Oh, I forgot it's coercion in here. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. For as intimidating as we describe that, my coercion is actually only 2 green.
Feel free to upgrade by using one of the light sides.
Oh yeah. Get them grappled so it looks like I'm supporting a drunk colleague, and just whisper, I know you're not who you say you are. Just come with me quietly and let's have a conversation without so many ears around.
In that case, I definitely am wanting the coercion check. This case, it's going to be mildly more funny for me. It is up against 2 red and a single setback.
Would you take an extra boost? Because I am just large.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Excellent. What do you want?
All right, there's a acquaintance that you absolutely have to share this with.
That is statistically unlikely.
I mean, how do you even record this in your spreadsheet?
I don't. The spreadsheet only tracks success or fail. It doesn't account for this, which, for the listeners,
Please do tell.
is the 3rd despair I've rolled in a row.
Mm-hmm.
But at least this was a successful check.
Yeah. So, on account of the despair, and account of the last despair, which was not used to upgrade this check, by the way. When I said I banked, it was not just going into the next check. So this is a 2 despair thing that I'm paying off, just so that everyone keeping track. Oh, I have no idea what you were talking about. You can see their eyes going wide, their mouth dropping open, them actually starting to look a bit on the scared side. You see someone in this powder blue suit comes along. You're not able to get a great idea as to who it is because you're so focused in on this one character. The blue suit comes in, and then immediately there is a giant, overwhelming cloud of smoke around you. It's actually pretty close to a flashbang going off. Much more contained for the smoke, and you lose vision for a second. There's a cloud of smoke in front of you, and now both of them have disappeared.
Ah, beans. Well, that's not gone well. Is the smoke lingering, or is it
No,
dissipating already?
It is going away pretty quickly. It's a very contained amount of smoke. It is entirely the classic smoke bomb disappear.
It's going to draw an unfortunate amount of attention. But I am a Lasat, so I'm going to find the nearest vertical surface and get some altitude so I can look over the crowd and try to find some, see if I can get eyes on them.
I am wanting to just do a quick check-in with Kedra, and then, yeah. then that's probably going to be it for this episode. So yeah,
Sounds good.
Yeah, good, because Vad needs to stop rolling.
Oh yes,
No more! Oh my gosh,
mean-
3 despairs!
Now that you mention it, I now actually am somewhat curious as to finding what Vadalorn's search would be, but even I'm not that cruel.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
Fourth despair. I get blinded by fluorescent bulb or something. Just consecutive disasters.
Kedra got blinded earlier.
Pretty much.
Oh my gosh.
Pretty much as like the smoke is rising and clearing, the camera fades over to Kedra as Kedra is coming out of the turbo lift and taking a look around. There's not all that much going on down there. Like, no one else is really down here, except you do hear some music coming from the right. So just as a quick refresher / I don't know if you've actually heard the layout, there's the turbolift in the middle. This one's off to one of the sides, but it's sort of a bone. You've got the main turbolifts in the middle that are like to the lobby and all that. Then along the haft of the bone, the actual bone part, is where all the rooms are going off to either side. And then at the joints on either end of the bone are the function rooms. They're sort of reconfigurable rooms. And the one to your left, and most of the hallway, like the hallway's got the nighttime lights on, but that's it. As you step out of the turbo lift, the lights directly above you turn on and you can see everything. Off to the left, there is nothing. Then off to the right is one function room that is on. You can hear music coming from it. It's slightly over the top, semi-romantic, very dancey, sort of romantic dancing style music. That's there. The lights are on at a dimmed, almost like a candlelight flickering level that is off to your right.
Okay. So I'm gonna go to where the music is. And she's gonna go, oh, that's so good is not elevator music. Oh, let's see. What kind of fun people live in this place? Maybe I'll be walking. Oh, maybe the captain is doing something naughty, but we shall see. What are they doing? Maybe they are playing tackle. I don't know. Let's see. She's going to go to where the door is and see if she can open the door where the music's coming from.
It's actually just an open area. Like it's
Just an
a
open area, okay.
continuation of the hallway. That there's no actual
Okay.
doors to seal it. That's how you can sort of see
Okay.
how the light on the inside is. I'm going to go with a candlelit disco ball effect, like the lights
Okay.
swirling around, but also the primary light of the place is candles.
Is there anybody? Can I see anybody in the vicinity? Like,
From the hallway, not so much. You can definitely see that there was someone here. You can see that there's one drink glass that is on a central table. Like, you can see where it is. The lipstick mark from it looks like it's from Isazel's lipstick. There's another glass, exact same sort of, we'll go with tumbler, and it is smashed on the ground just next to where Isazel's glass is. From the hallway, you can't really see where anything is, but I'm assuming you go in further?
yeah, I'm gonna go in further. I'm gonna go and investigate the glasses too to see if whatever was in Isazel's glass was the same as what was smashed.
So, on your way there, I'm figuring that there's couches or something, like a sitting area or the like, that from the hallway you can't really see over the backing of. And as you get pretty close to where this table is with the one glass and the one smashed, then out of the corner of your eye, and I'm not going to make you roll just on account of I'm a little scared of D1 right now.
It's fine. I think they're out of despairs by now.
It's fine. If you want me to roll, I'll roll. It's fine.
Yeah, I do want to get a perception check.
Okay, I can do that.
As you're approaching the glass, I do want to get a perception check. In this case, I am going to use a destiny point to make it 1 red, 1 purple, because it really should just be an average check. And I'm going to toss in a setback on account of the weird lighting.
That's right. Red, purple setback. Okay, I'm going to use a pip to give myself an added green to upgrade.
Cool.
So I'll take away that size thing in just a second. I'm gonna roll, and see, and then let me go ahead and do the. Okay, and
Cool.
so I have 2 successes and 2 advantages. See, this is how you roll.
I'm almost
That-
disappointed. The roll was so normal and so. Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah, but on the other hand, you're walking to the glass, and out of the corner of your eye, you see Izazel. She has been arranged on a couch. She is laying on her back. She has one arm up on the back. It's sort of splayed up, almost as like she was rolled on there, and the arm went up and just hasn't fallen down. Dress and all that beyond the cape is all still there. She is passed out at the moment. She is there, she is laying there. The question I then have is, how do you want to use the 2 advantage?
I want to make sure that there is nobody in the vicinity that's gonna like come up behind me and take me out. So I'm gonna do a quick scan of the place. I want to use those advantages to like know, like be aware of if there's anybody nearby.
Absolutely. And there's absolutely no one there.
Right, then I'm going to pick her up and shove her over my shoulders and start making my way back to the Codfather while I'm calming Vadalorn. Well, Vad, I think I found her. She's a little heavy though, a little bit. She's passed out, and I think she is a little tired. She's sleeping and very, very tired and sick. So I'm going to try to take her to the Codfather. Do you want to meet me? We can go. Yes.
Yes, I'll catch up with you. I'm in the middle of something.
Good, because I could.
It's
Okay,
fine.
because I could use your muscle, because you're strong. I mean, I'm strong too, but she's a little heavy. Don't tell her that though.
Your secret's safe with me.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Heroes of the Hydian Way. You can find show updates at linktree/The Hydian Way, and you can find me on the socials at Deuterium Ice.
You can find me, Joy, at The Other Place Podcast Season 2 as Talana. And then you can find me live on Twitch TV/JoyfullyMe2, the number 2, playing a variety of games.
I'm Sammy. I'm at places on the internet at linktree/Goddess Sammy with 1 fewer S's in the middle than you might think.
And we are all at thehydianway.com, where you can find previous episodes and previous seasons.
You can find us more episodes on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube Music. Plus, you can help us by rating, reviewing, and subscribing.
You can holocom us at heroesatthehydianway.com, and you can find merch at tpublic.com/user/thehydianway.
And if you like what we do and want to support the show, you can with a CAF Crew subscription at ko-fi.com/thehydianway.
We can stop as soon as the doors open. And then we stop. And then we're going to go to Vadalorn.
Yeah.
So funny.
I mean, okay, this is going to stay in as an outtake just on account of the outtakes from the last one.
Sorry, I thought I had a couple extra minutes.
I mean, that's
You're fine.
the way the Force works. Okay, yeah, no worries. That's what editing is for, and why we don't do this live.
Yep.
Though it's almost entirely, yeah. I still might keep at least a tiny bit of the that in the outtakes, because 2 episodes running is just funny. But
Yep. At least I remembered to unmute myself this time.
yeah, I sort of figured it's recent enough that you'd pretty much have to. The goal of the sorry for apologizing like 5 times. Far too Canadian.
Canadian.